I don't know how radical we should get on this. This very, very special episode of. What am I doing here? Well, my name is Shana Merlin. I do improv comedy, so I have an improv comedy school here in Austin called Merlin Works, and I am here to show you my algorithm. Reveal.
That was perfect. Honestly, that's probably the best.
Okay. Do you see how this ad is trying to troll my attention economy obsession? Like, this is how vicious this world is. Yeah, like this is very like old person content, like CBS Sunday mornings served up on YouTube. So I just watched Jenny Odell. She wrote this book called How to Do Nothing, How to Resist the Attention Economy. This is my new obsession. She talks about rethinking productivity. Every moment you feel like you should be productive, whether productive at work or productive improving yourself or productive creating something for the marketplace. She talks a lot about the importance of caring for things, taking care of things, caregiving, caretaking is not about being productive. You're maintaining something. I searched out her video. Ezra Klein and Chris Hayes were like, her book is amazing and you can't get it from listening to a podcast. And I was like, damn it. So I was like, okay, let me see if I can watch a presentation of hers. Let's see. Here's some SNL content. I'm not gonna watch this because I already watched it on TikTok. This is like SNL behind the scenes. I have my kids watch it. I think it's just like a cultural touchstone. I like comedy and I like comedy nerd content of like looking under the hood at how comedy is made. Okay, I do want to talk about Halise because I was just watching some of her stuff and I was like, I should let y'all know about Halise. She creates like lessons on creating videos like on Adobe. The one I watched of hers recently that was really good was like breaking down how much money she makes as a creator in a year. This is her and her husband. She calls him Mr. Halise, which I really like. Is ATL home for us 1 year later? I think about leaving Texas and like where I would go. I think about that a lot actually. So I was curious about this video and I actually personally know Halise. She used to live here in Austin and I got to work with her on some creative project and I was home in Atlanta visiting family like a year ago and I like randomly saw her in a coffee shop. I was like, oh my gosh, Halise? This is some Dropout TV. I would definitely watch How to Write Emails Like a White Lady. I've been surprised my kids actually like this. It's like a comedy lecture where you're often like learning something, but also really silly. This is basically the top spot for improv comedy on the internet right now. They're just taking a bunch of stuff that I would do on stage on the weekends in like a good production. They kind of have like an improv ensemble. They have like a bunch of creators that they use regularly, kind of have your favorite. It's really nice. It's like family content consumption because it's not serial. So you can just watch an episode and then you can watch another episode. If you have to wait till everyone in your family can sit down and watch something together, it's very hard to watch a story-based show. I wouldn't say clean, but it's pretty like family friendly in my mind for my family. As a tiny person, I do want to advocate for tiny desk concerts. I think that is like the best way to get to know new music. You can be introduced to like often their best songs in a really like curated way. If you told me like, oh, you should check out this band, that might be like the video I click on for that band.
What are your top 3 tiny desk performances?
I will have Doechii.
Okay.
Am I saying it right?
I like the-
That performance that she did was insane. And that was the first Doechii video I saw. Lizzo is coming to mind. I liked her tiny desk. Maybe y'all can help me because they're like South American. It's 2 guys and like one's wearing a really furry vest.
Yeah, it's like a jazz fusion.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't remember the name. We'll have to look it up. Insert name here. And I love Cassie.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of your homepage are like things that were on traditional television
Yeah.
that are just now on YouTube.
That's like me. That's like an old person thing. Like I don't know who the like popular YouTubers are because I'm looking at traditional content that's just chopped up and served to me.
I actually see here that you subscribe to Natalie.
That's after IMI. I started following Natalie. So thank you, IMI, for introducing me some great creators. I listened to Wait For It. I finished season 1. I'm in season 2.
Touch me. You ain't put a stethoscope on me. You ain't did none of this, but you know why I'm in pain.
So y'all definitely help me find some cool creators. Halise, Saturday Night Live, improv on and off the stage. That's like my improv friend. Sorry, this is not my computer. This is my YouTube. I'm scrolling for an Apple on a non-Apple product. So my son this morning said, Google Grinch podcast. And then made me watch every YouTube short about the Grinch, like talking about like, when my heart expanded, I felt like I was gonna die. You're not supposed to have a heart 3 times its size. And like, it's a whole like, Chris Hayes, Attention Economy, some Colbert. This is the How to Do Nothing video that I really loved with Jenny Odell. And it's so funny because she's presenting at Google and basically just like putting the smackdown on them, you know? Like, I don't know why they paid her to be there. She's like, you're ruining the world. Oh, this was fun. Deborah Giovanni. I've seen her on TikTok forever, and she does a lot of comedy, but she's also really vulnerable and kind of shares her struggles. And this was her like late night premiere. I don't usually like interact with a lot of videos, but I was like, smash that like button. Oh, this is the song that's stuck in my head right now. Messy by Lily Young, where I'm like, Alexa, play Messy. And then I get in the shower. This has been fun and not as painful as I anticipated it to be. I might have done just the smidgiest, slightest bit of algorithm hacking, but mostly this is very representative of my real algorithm. If you are an improv nerd or a musical theater nerd or a stand-up comedy nerd, come take classes at Merlin Works Improv. You can find me on YouTube. I have my own YouTube page where there's about 50 videos of me setting up improv games.
That was amazing.
Yay. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for asking good questions. Wow.